I'm walking down the hall, everyone being wet. But if we cannot pay you a call, it ain't your lucky day. Everyone knows what we do. We do whatever we want to. But nobody calls for their screw. Bet you're glad that we're not picking on you! We're just having some fun with Dr. Gary here. You know, Mrs. Johnson, just some fun. Come on. Like when you were a kid. Come on. My dad told me how he and your husband used to play sports and rule the school together, just like Hank and me do now.
Yeah, there's a big difference between playing around and harassment. Let him go. You okay, Gary?
Oh yeah, sure. I'm okay.
Gary's gay.
All right, everybody, get to class. Jake, not you. Come here.
No.
Grab that stool. I want to have a little chat. Yeah, it's true that your dad and my husband were good friends growing up. But they did a lot of things they're not very proud of. Nothing can justify picking on someone smaller than you, or someone who can't fight back, or someone who has issues you know nothing about. Did you ever hear about Danny Santiago?
Who?
Danny Santiago. He was one of my students a few years ago. He was in and out of the hospital all through high school because of some issues he had. He got picked on all the time because he was always out, always behind and everything. And he wasn't even going to graduate with this class. You know, no one really knew how much he was picked on, or how much it hurt. Not until he hanged himself the night of the senior class banquet. You can't imagine what that night was like. Cell phones going off all over the room as everyone heard the news. It was horrible. But it must have been especially horrible for those kids that picked on him. They have to live with that the rest of their lives.
Yeah, but I mean, they must have been doing something really bad. We weren't doing anything that bad.
What doesn't seem that bad to you can be really awful if you're the one on the other side. Look, Jake, a lot of people look up to you here. You could be a real role model, someone we all look up to. But it takes compassion. You have to understand what it feels like to be the other person, to realize that the only reason the stronger person is stronger is because they're helping the weaker one. You could be that stronger person, Jake, not by pushing people down, but by picking them up. Then people would see you more like a hero now. It takes guts to change, but from what I understand, you're not afraid of anything or anyone.
This is in the video.
Good. I really do hope to see a positive change in you. You know, I should report this incident, but I'm going to give you another chance. On one condition. That you agree to come to auditions tomorrow for Booth.
No, Mrs. Johnson,
Do we have a deal?
That's what she did.
Jake, I know how your father feels about theater. Do you know why?
Because theater's gay!
I don't like the way you're using that word. You know, I know people say it like that all the time, but it makes no sense. I don't like it. In fact, it actually offends me.
Because they're just
You know, Jake, I don't want you to use it that way again, all right?
Yeah.
Using gay that way makes it sound negative, which makes no sense. Why should
Yeah,
anyone
this
be
is
picked
boring.
on because they're different?